everyone, my name is Alexandra Calico and welcome to Peruvian Cook, where we bring the rich flavors of Peru to your kitchen. In today's new video, I am so excited to share with you one of Peru's most iconic dishes, papa a la huancaina. This creamy, cheesy and spicy sauce is beloved by all who try it. So let's get into it. Let's start by boiling or steaming some potatoes. I'm using golden Yukon potatoes, but you can use any variety you prefer. Check their doneness with a toothpick, then peel and set them aside. Now, in Peru we traditionally use a Highland cheese with a very unique taste. However, since it's often hard to find outside of Peru, we'll be using queso fresco instead. You're going to slice a good portion and set it aside. We'll also need some milk for this recipe. Well, you can use evaporated milk. I prefer using whole milk. Additionally, let's have some oil ready. I recommend a neutral flavor oil such as avocado or canola oil. For seasoning, we're gonna need salt. And as for the crackers, in Peru we love to use a specific type, but since I am in the USA, I've been using club crackers as a replacement. Now for assembling our papa a la huancaina, we'll be using vinegar flavored olives as they offer the best taste. Next, peel some hard-boiled eggs, cutting them into quarters and setting them aside. Prepare your lettuce by cleaning it and setting it aside as well. Now, let's focus on the star ingredient of this papa a la huancaina recipe, our Peruvian peppers ají amarillo. These are from my last harvest and I freeze them to use them all year round. Carefully slice the peppers and remove the seeds and veins. If you prefer your sauce to be spicy, you can leave some of the seeds and veins intact. Next, prepare the shallots or onions by peeling and chopping them into quarters. Similarly, peel and set aside some garlic cloves. Now that you have all your ingredients ready, it's time to dive into this papa a la huancaina recipe. Let's begin by crafting our sofrito. In a skillet over medium-low heat, heat some oil until it's shimmering. Once hot, add the onions and a pinch of salt and saute them for about 8 minutes until they turn translucent, releasing their sweet aroma. This slow cooking process allows the onions to caramelize gently, enhancing their natural sweetness. Add Peruvian ají amarillo and garlic and let them cook for about 10 minutes over medium-low heat. Slow cooking allows the flavors to fully develop. Now that the mixture has cooled down at room temperature, it's time for the blending process. Transfer your sofrito mixture into a blender, ensuring to include all the aromatic oils from the skillet to capture every bit of flavor. Next, add the queso fresco, crackers, milk, and a pinch of salt to the blender. Blend gently until smooth, and while it's blending, pour some oil into the mixture. This will help emulsify the ingredients, creating a creamy and cohesive texture. For this papa a la huancaina recipe, you have the flexibility to adjust the texture to your preference. If you prefer a runnier consistency, simply add a bit more of milk. If on the other hand your mixture is too runny, you can easily remedy this by adding some crackers to achieve a nice texture. However, the consistency ultimately depends on your preference. I highly recommend aiming for a balance between the two extremes, not too runny and not too thick. Once blended, taste the sauce and adjust the salt as needed to ensure it's perfectly seasoned to your liking. Now, this step is optional, but I'm feeling a little extra today, so I'm going to strain the sauce through a colander for a smoother texture. You can choose to skip this step, but personally I prefer to do it because I love the improved texture it gives the huancaina sauce. Now that your huancaina sauce is ready, let's move on to assembling our dish. Begin by arranging some fresh lettuce on a plate, followed by thick slices of boiled potatoes. Pour the huancaina sauce generously over the potatoes, ensuring they are all well covered. Garnish the dish with hard-boiled eggs and olives for an additional pop of flavor and visual appeal, adding an irresistible finishing touch to your plate. This creamy, cheesy, and spicy Peruvian sauce can be served as an appetizer or as a delightful side dish that pairs perfectly with many other Peruvian recipes. So if there is a Peruvian dish you love to learn how to make, simply leave a comment below. Thank you for cooking along with me today. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe for more Peruvian recipes. See you next time.